I'm fishing and picking. Brian, how you doing? Dave travels with Doodah. Doodah. Just having some nuts. My doctor says they're good for you. You need a snack. Nuts are good for you. That's right. Better than ring dings or ding dongs, or better than devil dogs. Right. Don't do the devil dog. Got rid of my devil dogs. I love those chocolatey things with the frosting in the middle. Oh, that's so good. Hey, Brett. Hello, all. That's right. Kroger. They're Kroger cashews. They are good. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to decide what to do for lunch. I don't know. That look good? I don't know. Buy one Whopper, get another one for free. I can get two Whoppers for the price of one for lunch. I may do that. Good morning. I am telling you, I just, it takes my, I feel fine. It's just I don't know, in the morning, I just like, hello. I'm going to be sitting here eating these. I got to stop. That's right. I'm going to be wrestling today. That's right. Going down to Georgia to do some wrestling. I'll put on my pith helmet and carry a little suitcase. That's right. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Camo Dave Show. It's SaturDAVE, another Saturday. Man, every 6 days, every 7 days, we got another Saturday. How are you this morning? Yeah, let's see who's here. Oh, my God. I just inhaled a cashew. Hey, Matt. Hey, oh, the doxy, the Dorkinator's here. The Dorkinator. That was my, Vlogger Puppets. I mean, that guy, I just don't, he's very creative and all that, but he is so obsessed with YouTube. And you kind of wonder, now he's calling my Doxinator the Dorkinator. He is kind of dorky. Austin Joseph, good morning. Minivan Mike. Okay, now, we have a mystery wrench. We're going to do a new contest. Every time I do my show here on Saturdays, somebody has been given a wrench, okay? That's a usual participant, okay? So I've given a mystery wrench to somebody who's usually in the chat, okay? So I haven't seen that person yet, but when you put my glasses on, I may run upstairs to get him. I always forget bringing him down here. Is that a keto cough? That's right. That's right. Doctor, he died from eating too much keto. No, I inhaled a cashew. Yes, who's the guest moderator today? When the guest moderator shows up and comments, they will know. But if you don't see your name in blue with a wrench by it, you're not today's guest moderator. So there is a guest moderator, and it's a total surprise, and we will see if the guest moderator shows up. But it is somebody who's often on the chats. No, Rod, see? You're no longer there. You're no longer a moderator. Rod's back to normal. No blue rod. That's right. Doctor, my rod is blue. What should I do? Have my plans changed for the summer? No, it's not Roland. Although one of these days it may be Roland, but not today. How can I explain this? I really like Destination Storm a lot. She's a nice lady, but she is kind of impulsive, and her plans, she makes plans and then they change about 6 times before they actually happen. So yes, I do have some plans with Destination Storm Vanessa this summer. But there are plans, but, they may change 4 or 5 times before they actually happen. So I'm just kicking back and saying, whatever. We had talked about possibly me going down to Orlando a week or 2 ago to hang out with her. But then she wanted to do Vegas for a week, and I kind of pushed everything away. And then she gets down to Orlando and finds out that it is just totally jammed down there because they have some huge Disney marathon this weekend, and all the hotels are completely booked. And it's, I think she's actually changed her plans. She was going to be staying down in Orlando for another week or 2, but now she's decided to come back today. She's going back to her home in Arizona. So she's one of those people that just, gee, I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow. So we are going to do some fun stuff, hopefully soon, couple weeks, but I'm not quite sure exactly when, and it's still got to be worked out. I put you in the corner, Dave. What? Oh, the wrench. What? Oh, so anyway, who's here today? Bren, put my glasses. I'm seeing okay this morning. Some mornings I can see better than others, okay? Vlogger Puppets is obsessed. He doesn't do 4 videos a day like Dave. Roland, I like Roland Orzabal has been doing some very funny videos lately. He did a couple about me. Oh, yeah, so he had this thing where he's took, I think, a T-shirt or something and cut it up, and he made a little fakey Camo Dave beard like this.
Right, this is Crossy. I'm wearing the fake Camo Dave beard that Roland did. Roland made it, just like what Roland has. See, isn't that cool? And if you would like one, just send $10 to Dave's PayPal or mail him at 1720 Epsprint Parkway, Suite 108, Box 103, Athens, Georgia 30606. So we'll have the address later in the description. Send him $10, and he'll send you one of these beautiful fake Camo Dave beards. That's right, in a tribute to Roland Orzabal, LLC. That's right.
That's right.
Now I'm going to go rob a bank.
What? No, you aren't. All right, Crotchy. Don't rob a bank. Here's a $2 bill for you. Go get a bottle of vodka down at the package store down at the local shopping center.
Oh, thank you, Dave. $2. Wow, that'll buy me a lot.
Oh, yeah, it will. It will. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Roland did a funny video yesterday, and the $2 bill. That's right. Send Dave a $2 bill. They are legal. Nobody uses them. You try taking a $2 bill into a lot of stores, and they're going to look at it like it's fake, right? If I go down to Burger King today and I pay for my Whopper with a $2 bill, you think they're going to take it? They're going to look at it and go, "This isn't real money." Oh, yeah. It is. It's real money. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, Mike, how are you? 2 mics. There's Mike Brown and Minivan Mike. There's Aquatics Live. That will be fun to see when they pop up. Beauregard Rippy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Rod Sturgis, I was never normal. You got that right, Rod. Destination Dave. Hey, the dirt. How are you? Spencer Rebos Max, how are you? Jimmy and Black Bigot stream. Did they do a stream together? Now, there was Black Bigot and Jimmy the Hobo were doing a weight loss challenge a while ago. Oh, I never noticed the back of the $2 bill. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That is a nice bill. I like that. Yeah, Jimmy the Hobo and Black Bigot were going to be doing a some sort of a these are good. Some sort of a weight loss challenge. And then Black Bigot kind of disappeared. He does that every now and then. He'll just go off of YouTube for a month or two. But I don't know. Were they streaming together? Good morning, Roland. How are you? Are you wearing your Camo Dave fake beard this morning? K-Dog Mikey, how are you? I got to stop eating these. Oh, my goodness. Frank Costello. That's right. Frank is up in New York. I chat with him almost every week or so. He's a sweet guy, a nice guy. And he wants to get on my chat. And for some reason, he uses a tablet and he couldn't get on. He could watch the chat, but he wouldn't let him chat. So he figured it out. Nice to see you, Frank. Surprise wrench CC. Well, I just inhaled another cashew. We may, but I haven't seen the surprise wrench yet. There's a mystery wrench. There's somebody who is a regular on my chats every morning who has been given a wrench just for today. And we're going to do that every Saturday. Who's the mystery wrench? And I have not seen the mystery wrench show up yet. So, sorry, it's not Movie Mania Nick. Hey, man, I cannot eat nuts and do this show. That's a terrible idea, Craig. Craig says, Dave, why don't you open the show eating nuts like almonds, like the carpetbagger does? We eating almonds and just looking into the screen. I said, that's a great idea, Craig. But I get so hyper and I'm breathing and I'm like inhaling nuts. Send Dave money. His well dried. That's right. My money well is dried up. That's right. The Roland Orzabals. That's right. He said Roland, I think, printed these out on his printer, right? That's not Thomas Jefferson. Who is that? That's Roland Orzabals. Wait a minute. Chris, I don't know. Jimmy the Hobo is one of those. He's like Elvis. I can take him in small drips and drabs, but watching him every day drives me crazy. He's been all over the place with his channel. I mean, he has, he was an Uber driver a while back. He was doing Bitcoins. He was doing that thing where I think he was pretending he was homeless. I think he'd he'd leave his apartment or house and get in his car, drive down to the end of the street and then do a show from there. Come on, he wasn't living in that car. He didn't look like it. The car didn't have junk in it. Someone's living in their car. You can just look at the car and tell that it's piled up with stuff. No, the car is just looks like, something you drive down to the 7-Eleven in. Camo Orzabals. I'm not saying he was faking it, but it sure looked like it. I heard YouTube will move channels once they hit 866. That's right. There's any channel that hits 8,666 subs will be removed promptly. That's right. I'll sign my beard. Yeah, that's right. When I hit 8,666 subs, Crotchy and I will be signing this beautiful Magic 8-ball from Mattel. That's right. And Camo 8-ball. And somebody will get a lucky winner. So if you want to enter the contest, just email me at camodave@gmx.com. Put 8-ball on the subject line, and you will be entered into the contest. However, there's one condition that you have to be a subscriber, okay? So, That's the beard bib for Dirty Dave when he eats those greasy burgers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, the bib needs to go down here because it's the T-shirt. Crotchy is drinking again. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's too much you could buy in a liquor store with $2, right? Maybe those little mini bottles like they have on airplanes. Yeah, some of those are under $2, but that's about it, I think. You know, that's all that $2 will get you in a liquor store these days. No, we haven't seen the mystery wrench yet. It's a certain person that's usually here, and that person has not showed up yet. Is Dave having breakfast nuts? Man, I got pieces of nuts. The cashews are in between my teeth, and I'm, What devil channel got shut down? I believe the channel Dave 12953. CR Boger. There's somebody running around with that CR Boger. Remember it? CR Boger, the Home Improvement Connection. I remember Eric Nomadic Fanatic used to said he did jingles for CR Boger. I believe it's a real like a Home Depot, Lowe's type store somewhere in the West somewhere. Anyway, he was doing the jingles for that. And then somebody took the name CR Boger and created a parody channel. And they were doing funny parodies about a whole bunch of other bottom of YouTubers. And then CR Boger got the first channel shut down, and then he got his second channel shut down, and then he's popped up with the 3.0 channel, and now he's started a CR Boger 100 channel because apparently he says they're trying to shut his 3.0 channel down. You can guess. I'm not going to go into which particular nomads or legend nomads or former nomads are trying to shut him down, but they're definitely trying to shut him down. So he just keeps creating new channels, which is kind of amazing that YouTube will allow you to do that, right? They shut you down. And that's happened to a lot of people. I remember Nomadic Fanatic stickers when he was having the big battles with Nomadic Fanatic, and he would get shut down, and then he'd just pop back up with another stickers and another stickers. And I don't know. I think eventually he got tired of it. Yeah, he is still on YouTube with some other stuff and stuff like that, but I think he's kind of pulled away from NF. Jimmy the Hobo got paid for an auto accident, settlement for an auto accident. Bought a fifth wheel brand new and sold it for 2/3. Wow, I did not know that. I did not know he got a settlement in a car accident. Wow. Have you ever had Fireball? I don't know. What is Fireball? You know, Rod, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, CR Boger is back. CR Boger is a tiny channel. A teeny tiny channel. You see a lot of people. I'm dressing. Let's see, Boondocker. I think you see. There's like a story arc with a lot of bottom of YouTubers, with a lot of nomads. They start their channel as a fun channel. They're enjoying getting on the road, whatever they're doing, and they say, hey, let's just do a YouTube channel and let's have some fun with it. And they do that for a while, and they start to get it monetized, and they start to make a little bit of money. And they go, this is nice. Now we got some extra money. We can buy we go out to dinner now and then. We can pay for the campground. We can get some car repairs done. We can fill up with gas. They get a couple extra bucks. And then they start realizing, well, if we can make a couple extra bucks, why don't we really try to make some money? So they start to think, and they go, let's see now, if we don't, we need to post, like, instead of just every now and then, let's post a couple times a week. Now let's post every day. And now let's, and then they make a list of, let's see what topics we could talk about, dumping tanks and fixing this and doing this. And then we can go and then all of a sudden, after, it becomes like a job. Okay. And then they start to see their YouTube income go up, and they go up and they go up. And then they're starting to say, okay, well, we're making, X $100, X $1,000. Let's try to make it more. Let's try to make it, instead of 1,500, let's make it 1,700 for the next month. And that starts to become a driving force in their channel now. And and then it drops maybe a little bit, and they go, what did we do wrong? You know, oh, we got to, and all of a sudden their channel has gone from becoming a fun, thing with this YouTube on the side to now YouTube is, and then they figure, okay, now rather than quit, and go back to work and live a normal life, let's just stay on the road forever and ever and ever and just work for the YouTube money. And now YouTube becomes their main source of income. And now they're very sensitive to how much money they're making on YouTube. And, and then they realize, okay, $2,000 won't cut it. I need $3,000 because, even $3,000 a month is only $36K a year. And I've got health insurance and I've got savings. And so all of a sudden now I need $4K. And all of a sudden now the money becomes the driving factor. And they change, they're no longer this funny, happy-go-lucky person or couple. They're now driven, we got to make that money. We got to crank that money up. Why did the revenue go down? And you see their channels change over the course of a year, couple years, and it's something completely different. And then, we got to buy a new vehicle and we got to finance it. And now we've got payments. And all of a sudden you can see them diving into the debt morass and now they've got to continue that money coming in. And then they realize I can only get that money if I'm posting every day. And even if they don't have any content, they're just plumb run out of content, but they continue posting. And you can see how they're getting in this kind of wheel of just their channels going down the toilet. Yes, they got new subs. People are subbing to them. They do creative stuff occasionally. They have a cat or a dog because people love that. And you can see what's happening to their channel. And it just, over the course of a couple years, the person has completely changed, It's really sad. But you see that in a lot of people these days, right? Hey, Meemaw, how are you? Hey, Ty Williams. No, it's not Sunny Girl. The mystery wrench today is not Sunny Girl, although one of these weekends it may very well be Sunny Girl. Hey, No Fear to Trek, how are you? You're up in North Carolina, in the National Forest. Well, very good for you. That sounds cool. CMAC, I remember when a 6-pack was $2, but I was underage and had to give the Wooderson type guy $5 to buy me beer. CR Boger. Yes, CR Boger is back, but for how long? For however long, who knows? Craig, $10 will buy him a gallon of moonshine. Oh, a fireball is a drink. Thank you, Rod. Are you going to be a permanent resident of Georgia? I doubt it very strongly. I'm going to be here in Georgia through April. Yeah. And then May, I've got some travel plans. And then beyond June, I don't know where I'm going to be June, July, and August. I really don't know. I have some offers from some friends to go out west. I have a friend who is moving to North Carolina in the fall, who's retiring. I don't know. There are some options, but I don't see myself being in Georgia permanently. No, I've never had that plan. CMAC, but I want to thank Barb for being such a gracious host here. And, but you never know where life's going to take you, do you? Fireball is a cinnamon-flavored whiskey for people that don't like the taste of whiskey. Don't boondock in California. It's worse than you think. Mexicans have taken over 100%. I noticed now a lot of YouTubers are avoiding California. I noticed Campervan Kevin now, when he's he's there in Parker, Arizona, Quartzsite. All those towns are right near the California border. He won't go into California. He says that. He'll go right up to the Colorado River there and go, I'm not crossing it. And then he'll go into Nevada, but he doesn't do California. And I noticed Nomadic Fanatic the other day was talking about his plans. I think he wants to go back up to the Northwest. He has some family issues he wants to take care of and stuff like that. And he was saying, I'm going to try to avoid California. I don't know if he will, but he also has that same way. A lot of RVers do not like California now. But again, California is a big state and it's a lot different from, You know, LA is a lot different from Fresno, and, you know, Eastern California, where it's desert and stuff like that, is a lot different than the big cities on the coast. So I don't know, but a lot of people do not like it. I guess because all the liberals, it's liberals running the state, right? So that's what Black Bigot does, you know. Oh, the damn liberals here. Now, where is he? Where's Black Bigot now? He's in California with a... That's right. Everybody should do 4 videos a day like Dave. That's right. That's right. How long have I been doing this? Frank writes, I've been doing this channel for just about 3 years now. We just had our 3-year anniversary back in early March. So in one form or another, the Camo Dave Critical channel has been running for 3 years. Old school Pebbles Travels, how are you? Later Gator, my wife keeps her bottle of Fireball in the freezer, always ready when she needs to deal with me. Throws it at you, right? When she's really mad at you, wham, right in the head. Ugh. My parents were very loving parents, okay? I'm not going to tell any stories out of school, but there was one time they got in a big fight, and my mother picked up her high-heeled shoe and threw it at my father, just really mad at him, and it stuck in, you know, the heel stuck in the wall. It penetrated the wall in the hallway. It was our old house when we were little kids, and you know, Dad just kind of ran, and they made up, and that was all that. But Dad never filled in the hole. You know, the hole was always there in the wall. And I said to Dad one day, I said, why don't you fill that in? You know, it's like, you know, just get some plaster or some whatever. And he said, no, I want to remind your mother of what she did to me. I want her never to forget it. So I thought that was funny. So every time you walk down the hall, you can see that little hole, you know, where Mom threw the shoe at him. Mark, catch the car chase on Thursday night on Channel 9 in L.A. They do have a lot of car chases in L.A., don't they? That's a big thing out there. The news, you know, they have those helicopters and some crazy guy weaving his way down the road. Hey, Brian Hall, how are you? The spring colors in Georgia are beautiful. The pollen is extremely high. Yes, the pines are the worst. Yes, this part of Georgia has a lot of pine trees, okay? It's, you know, a lot of pine forests in this part of Georgia. And, yeah, that I don't know what it is, but it's not that bad. But it does make you, in the mornings, you kind of have a lot of congestion and stuff. But, you know, I mean, we had that in Northern Virginia. It's very common. You get that green dust all over your car. Motorhome Max, another bald one. What's up? Hey, Motorhome Max, how are you? You're the guy in Florida with the dog puppet? We need to get together. I got your text the other day. I forgot to respond to it. I will. We need to get together. You're in Florida. I'm here in Georgia, just across the border. We're probably only miles apart. But, yeah, we need to get Crotchy and Max together. I think that would be really funny. Crotchy could interview Max, and Max could interview the puppet creatures. That's right. Dave needs to pay it forward when he receives money. Well, what if I do and just don't tell you guys? You know, what if the Dave you see is just a persona? Dave 2C. Craig will go, no, I know Dave. He's really that way. Have you seen the Universal Studio commercial on TV where they show different people in the park? Tim Tracker and Jen are shown for like 2 to 3 seconds on a ride. Really? No, Mark, I haven't seen that. Really? Tim and Jen are actually in the commercial. No kidding. I'd love it. It's got to be up on YouTube, right? Almost all those ads are somewhere on YouTube. If you got a link to it, I'd love to see it. No Adam the Woo, though, huh? No Adam the Woo just strolling through the park by himself, right? They didn't put that one in there. Have you started selling Dave's beard yet? I throw shoes. Oh, Meemaw, you throw shoes at Bron Buckley all the time. Ooh, now we're getting to know who Meemaw might be, huh? A shout out to Russia. Roland's in Greensboro. He's doxing himself. That's right. Just Google that, Roland Orzabal's Greensboro, NC, and you will see the picture of his beautiful little cottage. That's right. I'm in High Point, close to Archdale. Well, that doesn't help me if I don't know where Archdale is. It's like that's a big town, right? Archdale. Dillagaff. I don't know. Blaine. Hey, Blaine. How are you? Who else is here today? Aloha, Mike. How are you? Joseph. Low. I can remember the days of holes in the wall. I saw my mom throw an ashtray at my dad, and he wasn't even smoking. My dad used to also, when he would get mad, he'd like pound the table, you know, he'd like, boom. He and my sister would have an argument and he'd pound the table. And one day he'd pound the table and a screw flew out from the side of the table. And it was, my sister always says that, you know, hey, Dad hit the table. Boom. No, listen to me. Boom. Dave 2C. That's right. Craig 2C. Hey, you think Dave's cheap? You got to see Craig. That's right. He has a beautiful little Jack Russell Terrier. It needs medication. It's $70 a month for the dog's heart meds. And he's arguing about paying for, I don't know. I don't think it's worth paying $70 for the heart meds for this dog. And I'm going, it's your loving dog. It's $70 a month. That's like $2 a day, $2 and change a day. Craig's arguing about that. I'm going, Craig, it's your lovely dog. Come on. Isn't that where your dog's love, unrequited love? It is a weird dog. I mean, it just sits there and stares at you and, you know, it puts your hand up and pet it and it goes for it. But it is a lovely dog. Hey, the germ and is driving around in his Tesla. He's so rich. He's just paid. I'm driving around in my Tesla. Everyone's, you do that, don't you? You like, I mean, you don't see a lot of Teslas here in Georgia, but I did see quite a few in the Northern Virginia area because I think there's a lot of very rich people, like government payroll up there and stuff like that. But you saw quite a few Teslas up there, and you'd always like, you know, that person paid how much for that car? Get me a Tesla, Germ. Germ, get me a Tesla. I want a Tesla. That's right. I want to be a nomad. My new channel, Tesla Nomad. That's right. driving around the country in my Tesla, and I'll sleep in it. A lot of nice hiking trails here, Dave. Yeah, Roland, I'll be up. Maybe, you know, can I couch surf at your place for a couple months? Is that okay? Can I do that? I'll only charge you $10 a day to have me come up and couch surf at your place. How's that? So that'll only be $300 a month. Pay me $300 and I will come up and I will couch surf at your place, and then we can go out and do some hiking, right? Total BS, Dave. I know. That was a story. I just made it up. Total BS. That's right. Craig never argued about paying for the dog's pills. Never did. He never did. I just made that up out of wild fantasy. Hey, Dark Vader. How are you? Ohio just passed a $200 a year electric car tax. Now, why would they do that? You know, I mean, come on. You know, I mean, it's good that people drive electric cars, right? They use less fossil fuels. Why do you tax people to do that? They should be encouraged to buying. They should be encouraged to buy electric cars. It's these, you know, auto companies. You know, the petroleum industry that wants to pass. They don't want you to switch over from you know, gas guzzling giant Chrysler Imperials. You know. Meemaw went to the bathroom and there were many holes in the wall. Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. You'll have to ask Timmy, the Vlogger Puppets guy. He's the guy who knows about all that stuff. I know nothing. Oh, man. I used to follow poker seriously, and a lot of YouTube nomads' lives are reminding me of wannabe pro poker players. Lots of vlogs that went sour. Yeah. You know, everybody has a certain level of creativity, and eventually it does run out. It's just the way it is. Novelists do that. You know, they write, they have 3 or 4 good books in them. They get a contract, and then they just want to keep cranking out books in their crap. And movie producers do that. They'll make a couple of big hits, and then they just keep cranking out movie after movie after movie that, you know, Dave is afraid of your morning wood, Roland. But you see so many nomads that are just running out of steam. They're just plain running out of steam. You know, come on. How many times can you drive across the country? How many times can you do Route 66? How many times can you do Quartzsite and Parker and Blythe and, you know, Lake Havasu? And, you know, how many times can you do that? How many times can you go to the RTR? And how many times can you, you know, I don't know, you know, trailer parks. And I don't know, maybe I'm just jaded because I've seen so many nomads. Most people don't sit and watch, you know, 15, 20 nomad channels a day like I do. And you just get to the point where, you know, I've seen it again. How many times have they been there? You know, even Adam the Woo, he's doing a really cool trek across the South this week, you know, 8 states in 8 days. But again, a lot of the places are places he's been. I've seen him in southern Georgia and southern Alabama before, you know. I don't know. I don't know. What the heck? I have 25% creativity left. Well, you're being very honest. Holy Sasnak Stan is here. Oh, there he is. Mr. Kansas spelled backwards. Nice to see you, Sasnak. You're not our guest wrench today. Darn. I should have made you our guest wrench today. I still haven't seen, we gave a guest wrench out to somebody today, and I don't see them here yet. So anyway. Democrat State Dave. Because they can't get a gas road tax. Well, a lot of states have gas taxes, you know. That's why their gas prices are so high. That's why California's taxes, you know. I just paid $5 carbon footprint tax in Northern California. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Yeah. Nice to see you, Mr. Sasnak. What are your travel plans? I think we chatted on the phone a couple months ago, and you said you were thinking maybe going to Eastern Canada or doing something kind of out of the way. Be interesting to know what your plans are for this summer. In Georgia, we have a special local taxes. Yes, they have that here in Athens, Georgia, Tal. It's like the sales tax here is close to 7% because they have the city of Athens has some sort of a tax to fund transportation stuff. Yeah, I did notice that. You pay something for $1 and it's like $1.08 or something. It's like, whoa, that's a little high. Ohio just raised the gas tax a dime. It's going to make the governor a one-term governor. Well, he's a Republican, isn't he? Yes, that's right, Craig. If Stan is coming through Georgia, if you're on I-85? I-85 to the northeast of Georgia, cuts across to South Carolina. I'm just a couple miles off of 85. Stop by and say hello. I'd love to, there's a couple of Zaxby's we could stop at, and I'll get you a chicken sandwich. I'll treat. My treat. I'll use this $2 bill to get it. That's right. Or we could all meet at Craig's. Craig's right off of I-77. That's right. If you're on I-77 south of Charlotte on the way to Columbia, Craig lives right. His house is right on the interstate. His living room window looks right out over this giant cloverleaf interstate interchange. You can hear the trucks. You're in the guest room. The whole room shakes from the big trucks driving down. Craig lives in a median strip. That's right. He wouldn't sell his house when they built the highway, so they built it around him. I go to Boardman, Ohio to see my daughter, and the worst roads I have ever seen. Yeah. Where was that? Where was I watching? Where was I was watching somebody. I'm trying to think. It was Adam. I think I was watching Adam the Voo. They're driving through southern Alabama on his last video. And some of the roads there, yeah. I mean, they got some really beat up, crappy roads there in southern Alabama. He was driving around in potholes in his rental car there. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. $2 goes a long. A $2 hooker, right. Need to find a $2 hooker. Oh yes, that's right. Hey Sasnak, I got some Burger King coupons. 2 Whoppers, buy one get one free. So yeah, you want to combine? Yeah, there's a real nice Burger King just about 2 miles away from here. Anyway, try living in Massachusetts. You will see the firsthand what taxation is all about. And think we have threw the tea into the Boston Harbor. I mean, even in the D.C. area, I mean, even in Northern Virginia, Virginia's a relatively low tax state, but there are a lot of taxes in Northern Virginia for the county and stuff like that. Yeah, and if you live in an area that has a lot of transportation issues, they want to build roads, and there's a lot of jam ups. Yeah, you will hit that. Oh yeah. The new governor was in charge of the. Attorney General. Oh my goodness. Hey, Fishing and Picking, where is Barb? Barb is working today. She's a nurse. She works in an ER, one of the local hospitals here in Athens, and she is busy working. She often does weekend work. Gary M., I was in your area last month, Dave, but didn't have time to stop by. Well, if you're in the Athens, GA area, definitely give me email me at camodave@gmx.com or hit me up on the. I don't have the hotline with me, but it's 571-419-0463. I remember the number now. I'll put the number in the. But call me up, leave you up a message. That's right, Craig. You're right, Craig. You can count. Good for you, Craig. You're a brave guy, Dave, to do what you do. You could do stand-up comedy at casinos at night and boondock in the casino parking lots by day. That's right. I'll be the nomadic comic. That's right. That's an interesting idea. If I was younger, I might just think that might actually give that a serious thought. But at my age, I don't know. I don't know how old was George Carlin when he passed away. I don't even know if he made it. Did he even make it to his 60s? I don't know, man. Comedy's a rough life. I don't know. One for the money. I'll do puppet shows. That's right. I always thought about doing that, taking Crotchy, to the Adult Services Center and say, hey, I know there are nursing homes or assisted living places. I could come to your homes and meet Crotchy, and I could do a show and cheer up some of the bedridden patients. I could do a hospital, have Crotchy come in and cheer up people. I think that would be fun. Yes, really nice to see you, Frank. Frank and I talk all the time. He's got some serious health issues, and I try to occasionally call him and brighten up his day a little bit. Alma Fudd. Hey, Kitschy Travels. Nice to see you here. You are not our guest, Wrench, but one of these days you very well may be. However, the guest Wrench has not shown up. There is somebody out there who has a guest Wrench today, a guest moderator, and I have not seen that person yet. So I don't know, but it's somebody who is often here. I guess they're sleeping in today. What a day to sleep in. And I'll announce it at the end of the show if we don't see the guest Wrench show up and shame them for sleeping in today. Dave's RV Life. Hey, weren't you here? And I think Dave's RV Life, right? You were here in the Athens area a couple weeks ago, and you played. I think you left me a message, and I tried calling you back and left you a message, and I don't think we ever hooked up. But if you get back around here, let me know, because I would love if you're a Nomad in the Athens, Georgia area. I would love to come by and we can do lunch. I can do a little interview with you, put it up on the channel. Crotchy and the Tea Ladies. That's right. Crotchy's Tea Ladies. Is that going to be your next comedy video, comedy powerhouse video there from Roland Orzabal? That's right. Roland Orzabal in real life was one members of a band called Tears for Fears. Roland Orzabal. If you look up, there is a real Roland Orzabal, right? Roland Orzabal. I don't know, something like that. Band called Tears for Fears, which is one of my favorite bands from the 80s. I would like to know the connection between the person who's calling himself Roland Orzabal and why he's doing that. Does he have some sort of fixation on Tears for Fears? And we got to find out. Craig, find out what Roland Orzabal's real name is, huh? It's probably something really funny. You probably all laugh at it. His name's probably Lonnie. No, never mind. You never know, Dave. Sunny girl, good morning. How are you? Ouch fixer mama. How are you? So anyway, that's right. The Dirt, Brian's World of Mechanic, Kitschy Travels. That's right. I explained the connection in my interview video way back when. Really, Roland? Okay, that's right. Pale Shelter. That was a great song, wasn't it? Pale Shelter. I loved that band when I was in my way back in the day. That's right. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Mother's Talk. That was a great song. A lot of good songs from Tears for Fears. I might get a driver trailer and be a nomad. Good for you, Frank. I think you should. Frank lives up there in upstate New York, and they get a lot of bad weather. I think you need to come to some warmer climate. I think that would be great for you. The Moose parody interview. Tears for Camo Pants. Roland is really Dwayne. Oh, what was it? I don't want to out anybody, but I was asking D-Dub what his real name is. I think he calls himself D-Dub because D is his first initial and W is his second initial. And he said he does not like his first name. And I think I managed to get the name out of him, and I'm not going to out him. But, yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't like being called that. Why did they name me that? I go, that's not that bad of a name. It wasn't Dave, by the way. No, Dave's a cool name, but you'll pick me up, Frank. Okay, come on by, pick me up, and we'll head out west. That's right. We'll go to Charlotte, North Carolina, and we'll terrorize the Dorkinator. That's right. We'll park in his lawn. We'll camp out front of his house. That's right. Delbert. Yeah. Anybody want to guess what D-Dub's first name is? It's a D. It starts with a D, right? I don't know. Somebody will get it right. Dweezil. That's a good one. I like Dweezil. That's kind of a neat name. I never knew. I should have asked. I was, I never bothered to ask my parents why they named me David. They were going to name me Douglas, okay? My dad said they had settled on the name Douglas. I almost became Doug, Camo Doug. And my granddad did not like that name. He said, I don't like Doug. So they changed it to Dave. I don't know. Douglas Edwards was a CBS newsman. He was before Walter Cronkite back in the 50s. And I think they like to they were going to name their kid after a news guy on television. Well, the only big news guy on television back then was David Brinkley. You know, I have a funny feeling, David Brinkley. Remember, yeah, you ever see SCTV and the David Brinkley, David Brinkley, NBC News? Yeah, they always did a really funny parody of David Brinkley there. I think I probably was named after him because I have no idea. Well, there's nobody else in my family named David, and it was just kind of funny. I'll tell you a David Brinkley story, actually. I have a friend who worked in a bar in Washington for many, many years back in the 80s and 90s, and David Brinkley would come in frequently and get really sauced by himself and just sit there at the bar. And there was one story where they actually had to carry him out to the taxi, like when the closing time. So that was, there's some news about David Brinkley. We can look. That's right. We can do that, Frank. You and I can go looking for Adam the Voo. That's right. It'll be hard to find now because he's not driving Large Marge. He's just driving a rental car. So how do you find someone in a rental car? Well, he did show the rental car. It's gray. He was filling up the other day. He always does that now. Do you notice Adam does that in his videos? Whenever he drives a car and fills it, he'll always show, I got filling the car up. At least he doesn't show the gas pump numbers going up. But he does that almost every time now when he's kind of subliminally hinting to his subscribers like, this is costing me money. What's cuter, English Bulldog or Shih Tzu? Jeez, Ziggy. I don't know. All I'll tell you is Craig has a bulldog. It's a French bulldog named Jilly. It's white. It is the cutest dog I've ever seen. It is such an adorable dog. French bulldog named Jilly, Craig's dog. He has two dogs, and Jilly is just adorable. And she sounds like a pig. She makes a grunting sound. It sounds more like a pig than a dog, but really adorable dog. Absolutely adorable. Yeah, you got to show the gas pump. That's right. You ought to do that, Roland. Drive around Greensboro and I'm putting in 2 gallons here and 2 gallons there. And oh, my good buddy Michael is here. How are you? That's right. He had the junk man come yesterday. So they were hauling away some stuff yesterday. I got to call him and find out if they threw away my computer. I gave him one of my old computers, the old Camo computer. I hope they still kept it. I don't know, man. Haul that thing away from here, huh? Do you think Mikey draw a check? No, you'll have to have Craig get over. Dave Pug is the cutest. Pugs are the cutest. Oh, they're very adorable dogs, I don't know. Tanky Poo, I think for a pit bull, I think Tanky Poo was very cute. He had adorable eyes. I miss Tanky Poo. I do. If you can find it, got to watch the French Bulldog doing the agility competition. Really, Ziggy? That would be funny. Craig does like to watch, my Dorkinator, he likes to watch cute bulldogs. There's a couple. There's Reuben the Bulldog down in North Carolina there he likes to watch. Does a very good channel there, Reuben the Bulldog. And, of course, Van City Van Life Chrome's dog, Disco, and now he's got the new bulldog, Cruz. So the puppy bulldog. I'll be getting all these, and people want to know where B is. Barb is working today. That's right. She's working today and tomorrow. She's a hardworking lady. That's right. Sunny Girl, I have a new pup. I need to get up to see Sunny Girl. When I go do Roland Orzabals, you're not that far from Roland, so I will I will do a North Carolina tour there. I got some friends I got to go see in North Carolina. So I'll do Sunny Girl. I'll do Roland. I'll do Craig. He's not far from there. And my friends. So, yeah, I got to do that sometime this summer. That'll be a lot of fun. And I got to go see Jacob, the carpetbagger there. You know, he's in North Carolina too. I need to stop by and say hello. Hi, Jacob. I'll bring him some nuts. I'll bring him some cashews. You know, cashews are actually, I like cashews better than almonds. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, I'm going to do a new stamping. I got 400 Patreons are sending me $3 a month. And got to go to the post office and put stamps on 400 envelopes. And I'll do a 7-hour video of me doing that for you all. That's right. That's right. I know. Eat nuts while I'm doing it. That's right. Barb works so Dave don't have to. Hey, I keep telling Craig I need to be doing more on YouTube. And he keeps saying, no, you do too much already. I'm like, I want to work harder. One thing I would like to keep talking about, people keep talking about podcasts, right? You know, there's Barb listens to a lot of podcasts. And I'd like to do a podcast. Now, YouTube is like a podcast with pictures, right? So why should I do a podcast? I could do a podcast on YouTube, right? So I'm thinking, like, what if I did like every morning at 9 o'clock, Dave Hughes with news and views, you know, do an hour-long podcast, but it's on the, you know, it's on YouTube. You can just shut your eyes. You can just listen to it. It'll be free. And I'm going to sit there for an hour and just talk about what's going on in the world. And if it's something really interesting and we got a lot of people joining the club, why don't I go for longer than that? I could go for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But every day at 9 o'clock. Now, it wouldn't be on my Camo Dave channel. I don't want to mess this channel up because you expect a certain thing on this channel. But it would be on another channel, or it'd be on my Dave Hughes channel, my other channel. I don't know. What do you think? I think that would be a good idea. And, you know, you don't have to watch. You know, if you don't want to sit and listen to me, just don't listen to me. I don't know. I think that would be a cool idea. That's right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And then there's the super chat thing down there. That's right. That's right. If you want one of these adorable Roland Orzabal inspired Dave Hughes fake beards, they're $10. That's right. And we'll autograph. I can get Crotchy and me and Barb to autograph. Barb made this. Barb actually made this. I didn't make it. I don't have the talent to make this, but Barb, yeah, but that's cool if you want one. Then and 1% of all the revenue we make on that will go to Roland. That's right. I will personally take him on his pocket change. Here, Roland, here's 73 cents. No, I'll go to that. I'm sure they have Burger Kings there in Greensboro. I will buy Roland a free Whopper. That's right. I'll get him a Whopper. And we'll have lunch. And we'll talk about Lou. We'll talk about Lou and Mark and Lou and Do. We'll talk the new cartoon characters, Do and Lou. And Timmy, the vlogger puppets guy. Joy Roku. I have a Roku in my storage locker. I don't do much on it anymore. Most of what I could do on Roku, I can do on the friggin' computer. You know, why do I need Roku? You know, it's just all Roku is a way to put, you know, various apps on your phone, on your TV, right? And if I don't use a TV, then I don't need a Roku. Almost every channel that's on Roku, most everything you can do on Roku, you can do on a laptop or even a phone. So why not? You know, I don't know. I just don't have the need for that. Living the Loca life. Hey, was that you with Destination Storm Vanessa the other night, huh? You were having a real good time there at that what's it, that lakeside bar, I guess it is. What's that called? I forget. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That's right. Yeah, Vanessa's heading back from she was planning to stay in Orlando longer, but I don't know. She said she wanted to get home and do some stuff. So I think she's flying out today. Plus, Disney's really crowded. I don't like crowds. I don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go to Disney when it's super crowded. You've got Easter weekend coming up, and you've got spring break in a lot of places. Then you've got this huge marathon going on down there. So apparently it's very crowded down there. And I could do that. 7 hours of eating cashews. What are you sending in the mail? 400 envelopes to President Trump? Yes. No, the carpetbagger, he has a thing on his Patreon. I think you send him $3 a month, right? And then he sends a postcard to you every month. He goes out and on his travels will buy piles of postcards, you know, antique stuff. And then what he does to all of his Patreons is he every month sends them a postcard. Well, you know, it takes a lot of work. I mean, it's one thing if you have 20 Patreons, you've got hundreds of them. You have to go. So what he does is he sits in his car, parks it in front of the post office, gets his pile of postcards, and then he has to put stamps on all of them. Luckily, today they don't have those lick stamps anymore because you lose your saliva after about 10 stamps. But but he sticks the stamps on all of them. I don't know how he has to write out the address labels, and that's a lot of work to do every month, I would think. Oh my goodness. He should pay somebody to do that for him. The Dave Cast, yeah. I don't know. You know, Destination Storm, that's a nice name. We could call the channel Destination Dave. You know, my Destination Dave morning YouTube podcast every weekday morning at 9 a.m. And we'll talk about the news and views, you know? I don't know. You should podcast. That would be a real job. Peep Show, need Mop Boy, MFJ, ahoy, fired. What? Yeah. MFJ fired? What? Dave's Nightly News. That's right. Well, we already get that with David Muir over there on ABC, but yeah, no politics. Well, you know, I'm very good at politics. I don't take sides. We would have a very, you know, I can do a very middle of the road talk. I'm not going to say, what's her name? Elizabeth Warren for president. And if you don't vote like that, then go to hell. We need an Indian. We need an Indian for president. That's right. No, I would do even if we did politics, I'd be very respectful of everyone's views. Hey, full tiny house. Oh, everybody's in Florida now. We had Destination Open Road and Aja just down there. They just crossed the border into Georgia. And yeah, a lot of people are down in Florida right now. That's really cool. Where in Florida are you guys? Pay your taxes, King. Elvis Travels was just here in Georgia. No, I don't know. That's right. That's right. Native American, not Indian. That's right. Like Cleveland Native Americans. Jacob, put down your nuts. That sounds obscene. Craig, what are you saying, Craig? Maybe if you lick the stamps on the envelopes, your tongue would stuck to the roof of your mouth. You remember that? What was that? Seinfeld with George's girlfriend. She died because she licked like envelopes that had toxic chemicals in the glue. Remember that? That was a weird show, Seinfeld. Wasn't that a weird show? Camo David Brinkley. That's right. That's right. I like that. Camo David Brinkley Hughes with the news. That's right. I always thought that would be Dave Hughes with the news. Now here's Dave Hughes with the news. That's right. YouTube has just announced they are not allowing anybody with under 1,000 subscribers to stream on their phones. That's right. But everybody is a very easy workaround, so everybody can still do it. It's like, duh. Literally, they came down with that new policy, and I swear within an hour or two after that new policy came down, people with fewer than 100, fewer than 1,000 subscribers were back up streaming. They put on Streamlabs or some other app, or they figured out a way to do it. I mean, that's how much brain, come on. Who thought of that? Oh, this was a real easy workaround here. Anybody can do it. So why do that? I don't know, man. It's so dumb. Kamala. Is it Kamala or Camilla? I don't. Kamala Harris. I will get into politics right now. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that Donald Trump can be beat in 2020. Whether you like Donald Trump or whether you don't like Donald Trump is not the question. I do not see the Democrats coming out with a candidate that I personally think can beat Donald Trump in 2020. I just don't see it. And we only got it, with the next year's election year, right? I mean, you like Joe Biden, you don't. He's just, I don't know. It's just not going to work. Joe Biden's time is come and gone. Bernie, if you like Bernie, you don't like Bernie. I just, they need somebody fresh and new out of the gate. The Beto guy, if he was a little older, a little more experienced, had a little more politics under his belt, maybe. I just don't see anybody that's going to come along in the next year and be Trump. I just don't see it. So I don't know. Maybe it'll happen, but it hasn't happened yet. Whatever. Yeah, Frank is such a nice guy, Sonny. I chat with him on the phone a lot. Elvis travels. Really? Thank you so much. Get yourself a Class B camper van. Wow. Well, I'll put that $2 toward that. Thank you. That's right. He paid his taxes. That's right. Elvis paid his taxes. Now, how about you? I know. I gotta get the nuts out. Oh my goodness. Well, okay. These are good. Clancy's chips. They're only available at Aldi. That's right. They're damn good ones. Sour cream and onion. I'm not opening this bag because I am not going to be eating sour cream and onion potato chips at 10:30 in the morning. But these are good too. I love pistachios, but they're such a pain in the ass because you got to open up every little, those little shell things. Oh my goodness. That's right. Thank you, Elvis. Tax-paying Elvis. That's right. Believe it when it clears. Hate to say, but I agree. Hope someone comes along that is decent, but he can stand in the middle with a Fifth Avenue and yeah, right. No. I like to look at years and compare them to previous years, okay? And I see a lot of similarities between what's going on today in it's going to be next year, 2020, and what happened in 1972. I really see the same thing happening. I don't know. American politics likes to repeat itself. Now, the times are never exactly the same, but I see the same general trends going on in this country in 2020 as happened in 76 or 72. And that was the year that Richard Nixon ran for re-election. Richard Nixon beat Hubert Humphrey in 68. Very, very, very close election, just like what happened with Hillary and Trump in 2016. Richard Nixon was a very controversial president. You had the Vietnam War going on. And in many ways, he was a lot like Trump. Trump is the same way. Nixon was his own man. He was very controversial. You either liked him or you didn't. There was no in the middle. And Trump is the same way. I see Trump very, very much like what Richard Nixon was. Times are different now. We don't have the Vietnam War going on, but I still see the same kind of thing happening in American politics. And the Democrats in 1972 ran George McGovern, and George McGovern went down to a crushing defeat. And I just have a funny feeling that no matter who the Democrats run in 2020, unless they can find somebody who's young and personable and middle of the road, and I just don't see them doing that, Trump's going to just easily win. I see that happening. I just see that happening. So, and then what's going to happen? Who knows? If it's going to be at Watergate, then maybe Trump will resign halfway through the second term, and we'll have, who knows? But I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Demonic Abyss, pistachios. Are they better? Yeah, I like pistachios. They're good. But again, you got to, peel them and all that stuff. It's a pain in the butt, huh? Mickey D, good to see you here. Mind Garden isn't here because Ox called her trollish. What? No kidding. Go, chimp. Go, chimp. Oh, we got the kitty here. Look, there's Beamer. There's Beamer. Hey, Beam, how are you? There's Beamer. Hi, Beamy. Beam just came by to say hello. Hey. Oh. Well, okay. What the heck? Let's see if I can... Beamer likes to be massaged, but I have to organize everything here. Let's see if I can massage Beam. Beamer. I'll massage Beamer. There we go. Yes. Yes. Listen to him purr. Yes. Yes. That's right. Move the pistachios out of the way. That's right. That's right. There's Beam. Yes. Oh, yes. Beamer. Oh. Yes. Can you hear that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. I like Beamer. I like cats. That's right. I'm going to change Beamer's name to Jax 2.0. That's right. Anyway, who else is here today? The real king is here. That's right. That's right. I heard Billy Down Under got off of YouTube again, huh? How many times? I'm done with YouTube. I'm never coming back. And then a week later, he comes back. Man Cave Chronicles. Yes. Beamer is a male cat, though. Yeah. Aw. Aw. Anyway, hey, that's the thing. You got to have if you're going to have a successful YouTube channel, you need a cute cat or a dog in it, right? Hey, Ruth. That's right. He does. His eyes kind of like, oh, yeah. I used to do that with Tank. I'd pet him. I'd scratch his back and his eyes would kind of like bug out like, oh my God. Yes. Oh yeah. Dave is a little creepy with that cat. Hey, Dave, did you ever have the Homestead Creamery when you were in Virginia? No. I've heard of Homestead Creamery, but I've never been there. No. Even your mood can't be awake right now. Dave, make me one. Even your mod can't be awake right now. Make me one. Oshkosh. Oshkosh, maybe next time. I don't know. We still have not seen. Okay. Well, we're getting close to the end. It's 1:14. The end of the show will be at 1:30. I'm only going to do an hour and a half, as I usually do. The mystery mod this week was Time Chaser. Okay? Time Chaser, our good buddy there from Florida who makes all the stickers for everybody. Time Chaser is the mystery mod today. So I don't see Time Chaser here today. So maybe he's in the Disney marathon. I don't know. But anyway, we do not see Time Chaser. Pet the kitty. I just did, Ox. Jeez. Awesome cat. It is a very nice cat. Yes. Yes. I kidnapped Jax. That's right. I kidnapped Jax. And I'm holding Jax for ransom. That's right. That's right. I want a Nomadic Fanatic. Send me 10 Nomadic Fanatic stickers. Cat ladies are taking over the show. Dave likes pets. You know, Dave's very good with animals. I like talking third person. Dave's very good with animals. Animals like Dave. Dave likes animals. The neighbors over here, Barb's neighbors said they have 2 puppy dogs. They're little dogs. One's white. I don't know what kind of a dog it is. And I was out there and I went to pet it. And the lady says something like, oh, he bites. Be careful. And I petted him and he was very nice. And then I was sitting out on the front porch there and the dogs came over and jumped all over me. You know, and they were as nice as ever. I don't know. Didn't seem like it was going to bite me. No one can ever escape the Boit. That's right, Demonic. It's like the Roach Motel. The Hotel California, right? You can check in, but you can never leave. That's right. Somebody said to me that's a druggy song, that the Hotel California, THC. I didn't know. I never knew that. Now you know. What happens to you know who's got. What about heavy petting? Grope that cat, Dave. Oh, Danny Lee Ingram's here. And don't call me Danny, right? Dan. You know, Dan Ingram. Do you remember? Do you remember back on WABC radio in New York, big top 40 station 77? There was a disc jockey, Dan Ingram. Dan Ingram. Oh, yeah, he was one of their big DJs, Dan Ingram. Wasn't Danny Ingram. It was Dan Ingram. That's right. Bruce Morrow, Cousin Brucey. They used to have Cousin Bruce. This is Cousin Brucey here on WABC, the big 77. Now here's Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. You know, I don't know, but Dan Ingram, they do those jingles. WABC, Dan Ingram. That's right. Dan's down here in Georgia. We need to get together. We do. And he can read me some of his books. That's right. Have you ever tried Yorkshire tea? Yes, I just finished a box of it. Somebody sent me Yorkshire tea. Is very good. I'm now on another box of the PG Tips. I love my British breakfast tea. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can call me Ray. Really? Hotel California was about the Manson murders. Really? I didn't know that. I don't know, but somebody said THC. So I don't know. Yeah, I love British tea. I'm, extraordinarily fond of it. The Ingram Funeral Home in Georgia. Danny Ingram, do you run a funeral home here, huh? Yes, I do. We have a chain. My family has a chain of them. Dave, I saw you get spanked before you removed it. Removed what? Oh, yes. I know what he's talking about. I was doing a promo yesterday for the Camo Dave SaturDAVE show, and I was just picking out some clips from Vegas that, Destination Storm, Vanessa and we walked a lot around Vegas, and I just shot a lot of little clips. And there was one clip where we were standing there. I don't know where we were, somewhere on the strip, and those ladies come over. They're for one of the, I don't know what they were, one of the bordellos or something, and they come on these little hot black leather hot pants and caps, and they have whips, and they're putting handcuffs on guys jokingly going to take them to the wherever that was. And I said no. And then I turn around and then she whips me with this whip and hits me right on the butt with it. And I put that little clip up, and then I said something like, I put a little thing on it. Don't forget to watch Camo Dave tomorrow. I was a funny little thing that I put up there, and I pop it up on YouTube, and immediately within 2 seconds, I get a notice saying this video is inappropriate for monetization or something. So the bot saw that whip thing, thought I put up like a porn video. I don't know. I just said F it, took it down, and then Destiny's Storm. That's right. I put the whip video up yesterday. That when I got whipped there down on the strip, whipped on the strip. Dave gets whipped on the strip, and it got YouTube didn't like it and demonetized it. So I immediately took it down, and then I put up the Scuffed Mickey clip. That was the one I used to promote the show today. Scuffed Mickey. They have a Mickey Mouse and a Minnie Mouse character running around the strip, but it doesn't really look like the real Mickey. The face is fatter. It's I don't know what it was. And then Destination Storm was very generous and gave Mickey some money. And then Minnie wanted money too. You gave Mickey money. How about giving me money? And then she just said, why don't you just split it or something? And walked away. And I thought, you made Minnie Mouse mad. Scuffed Minnie. I went, where's my money? Where's my cut of that? Aw, Meemaw, Destination Storm, you have pretty eyes. Aw. Yeah, Destination Storm down in Orlando, and the whole controversy there about her not able to stream the other night, and because she kind of figured it out, and she put up the Streamlabs stuff last night and was able to do her stream, so that was cool. And I think she's, hey, Stitch, you need to buy me some subs. Buy me some subs, Stitch. Get me up to 10. I need to get up to 10,000. I'm sitting here at 8,500 and it never moves. So anyway, yeah, Whip Dave. That's right. We got to watch the chat here. I want to keep this monetized. So anyway, yeah. So so that is that. So yeah, Destination Storm's down in Orlando today, and I think she's flying back to Phoenix either today or tomorrow. And then we're gonna get together hopefully toward the end of the month and do some interesting stuff, which I'm not going to divulge just yet. But stuff out west, it'll be out west. So I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Storm, watching your stream last night was like watching RoboCop. Really? Hey, Aussie Bus Life Adventures. Good day. Nice to see you. Oshkosh, it's Josh. Who else is here that I haven't shouted out yet? Ovo Kana. Ovo Kana. Do you like food? Yeah. Yes, I like food. Thank you. Scuffed Mickey and Scuffed Minnie. Scuffed Storm. That's right. The Camo Storm is coming. That's right. A giant dark camo cloud descends over Orlando. Ooh. That's right. It does. The weird thing about like Georgia right now is you get all that green pollen on your car, and then it will start to rain really lightly, and then it makes green streaks like down your windshield, and it almost looks like camo rain. That's the new Prince album. If he had lived, was going to be Camo Rain. Billy gave me another tongue lashing. I know. Billy watches my channel. My channel doesn't change. I do the same thing all the time. Sometimes Billy loves me, and sometimes Billy hates me. And every day is, today I liked him. Yesterday I hated him. Tomorrow I'll hate him again. I don't get that. I don't change the channel much. I stay on the same channel. But you know what? Why I don't get these critical like Billy. What, it's not just I just didn't like Dave's video today. It's like, I hate Dave. He's a cheat. He's ruined the bottom of YouTube. And then the next day, I love Dave. He's great. He's so much better than that other guy. And then I don't understand that swing like that. You like me, don't like me. And if you don't like me, then just don't watch. I don't care. Aw, Beanie. I think Beanie's hungry. That's right. I'll have to get him some food. You like grammar. You said, check out my bi-weekly series that started being published 2 days ago on a literary journal, what is that called? Deadmule.com, the Dead Mule School of Southern Literature. All right. We'll have to check that out, Danny. Dan Ingram. Yeah, Billy went out. Yeah, Billy Down Under, apparently, according to Craig, I didn't see this, but he pulled his channel last night, or he pulled his videos off. I don't know. I think he thinks Destination Storm now controls me. She's like completely in charge of me, Dave, I do not see Destination Storm as somebody I cover. She does a video channel, but we're kind of partners. We become kind of conspirator partners in this YouTube thing. And she's a very good friend. And, I think of her more as like a partner. And, she's offered me some trips to some cool places. And I'm offering her some help in building her channel and some advice. And it's kind of a mutual thing. And I think we enjoy hanging around and doing Disney. And we may do some other places later this summer. And that's that. Nobody controls anybody. She runs her channel the way she wants to, and I run my channel the way I want to, but we're just good friends, and that's that. Oh, you're being controlled and manipulated. You have a tea lady. I'm like, whatever. My tea ladies. That's right. Morning Storm, Morning Stitch. That's right, Stitch. Buy me some bots. That's right. But do go to Destination Storm's channel. If you can get her up over 7,000 or 1,000 subs, then she can just freely do her streams. Most of her channel is streaming. That's what she does mostly. She does do some recorded videos, but her main thing about 80-90% of the time is streaming. And YouTube says, okay, you can't stream with under 1,000 subs on your phone. And she likes to go out and about on her phone. She doesn't want to sit in a hotel room or whatever. She likes to be out and about doing things. And that's her channel. And all of a sudden they say, sorry, you can't stream if you have under 1,000 subs. I think she's almost to 900 today. We got her a couple hundred subs yesterday. So get her up over 1,000, and then she doesn't have to worry about it. And then she can just stream on YouTube with no problem. Now, she was doing the Streamlabs thing yesterday, and it was working, but I think she just likes the regular. The problem with the Streamlabs things is it pops up the comments on your picture, and it's hard, and she's hard to read that. And I think she just wants to go back to the regular old YouTube-y thing. But she can't do it until she gets 1,000 subs. So get her up to 1,000. And it is a good channel. You will see some really good stuff on there. I'm on there when we do some traveling together. We do live streaming together. So if you're a fan of me, you'll probably subscribe to her so that you can catch our streams. And we will be doing stuff in the next few weeks again. We've got some travel plans. So yes, I will be back on her channel to some degree pretty soon. Dave, you selling tea on your channel in your crotchy. This is not crotchy mug. I need a crotchy mug. That's right. James Dean, Vlogger Puppets. Who is it, Dave? Who is what, Dave? Who's what, Dave? Tick, tick, tick. What? Puppet Jack Sparrow. Oh, Marky Mark. Marky Mark. Mark the troll magnet. All right, Brian, go into the grocery store. I got to hit the grocery store in a little bit too. Got to go to the Kroger, pick up a few things. Got to do some errands. Got to go check. I got to go check my mailbox. Haven't done that in a couple days. Got to grab some lunch. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Barb's working, so I'm all on my own all day today. Without the tea, ladies, there would be no tenderness in YT. Are we buffering? Oh, well, maybe it's time for me to go for buffering, right? All right, folks, we just hit the 1 hour, 30-minute mark. I think that's enough for now, okay? Destination Storm is up to about almost 900 subs. She was at 700 yesterday, so she's got close to 200 new subs. I will take credit for some of those new subs. Dave, you sell out and traitor to hate, yet you call yourself the Devil Channel. Humph! I am no different than I always was. You know, like me, don't like me, whatever. Not buffering. It's just scuffing. That's right. Anyway, if you want a magic Camo Dave 8-ball, we're having a contest. We want to hit 8,666 subs. Hopefully later this month. I don't know. Devil Channel contest 666-8666. And then you send an email to camodave@gmx.com. Put 8-ball in the title. And then you will be entered the contest. You must be a subscriber. And when we hit that number, I will pick a winner and you will get one of these. That's right. You can have 8-ball and it will fortune telling 8-ball. And somewhere on this thing, Crotchy and I will both sign it. So, okay, that's what's coming up. That's our next big contest. Okay. All right. 881. That's right. Destination Storm is at 881. 88.1. That's right. So anyway, she only needs a little more than 100 subs, and then she doesn't have to worry about YouTube's new silly rule, right? That's right. Follow the yellow brick road. The yellow brick road. That's right. You want Camo Dave's ball. Dave, quick. You abandoned Lou, yet you were just like him, so whatever. I didn't abandon Lou. Lou abandoned me, okay? Lou and I were really good friends. Lou sent me little Lou. We had a lot of fun with little Lou. Lou would call me on the phone. I chat with Lou a lot. And then Lou just started not liking me anymore. I don't know. You know, Lou liked certain people. I liked certain people. Lou liked me. He didn't like Carpetbagger. And then all of a sudden, he just completely shifted gears and hated me and started liking the Carpetbagger. Now he doesn't like the Carpetbagger again. I don't know, man. You know, I still like Lou. I think he's a nice guy. We used to chat on the phone a couple times a week. You know, I had little Lou with me when I was in Springfield. We had a lot of fun with it. I don't know. I mean, I'm the same guy. I haven't changed. I think probably Lou's problem is just the fact that he doesn't have enough to talk about right now. There's not a lot of content. And when he puts Camel Toe Dave in his titles, he gets more views. And that's pretty much it. And I don't fault him for that. You know, that's cool. You know, when I put Nomadic Fanatic or Camper Van Kevin or Carolyn's RV Life in my title, I get more views. So I totally get other people doing it regarding me. Then that's okay. You know, it's all entertainment, right? Down the rabbit hole. That's right. I do not understand how angry people get over this. You know, it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube. And people get so bent out of shape and angry over it. I do not understand that. You know, come on. Oh, Dave's a traitor. He's changed his ways. He's now talking about nomads. And he's, you know, it's like, it's just YouTube. All right, folks. Well, anyway, didn't see Time Chaser here. Time Chaser had the mystery Camo Dave wrench for today. So next Saturday, we will give the Camo Dave mystery wrench to somebody else, somebody who generally seems to be a relatively regular participant in the chat. So we will do that next Saturday, and that's that. So, yeah, but Time Chaser, sorry you weren't here, but, you know, you had a wrench today, so. That's right. It's 11 o'clock here on the East Coast. I do appreciate everybody being here today. Thank you so much for another episode of Camo Dave, the John's Wacky World News. YouTube is my life. Yes. That's very cool. That's very true. That's right. Well, I do think we all get in it a little too deeply sometimes, right? Back to the jobby poo. Thank you, The Dirt. Thank you, Roland, for being here. We need to get together, definitely. Sometime soon, the next couple of weeks, we will do that. Absolutely. Yeah, I like your couch, by the way. You got a nice couch there. You do your videos on. It seems like it'd be very comfortable to sack out on, you know? I don't know. Use my sticker money. That's right. All right, folks. Thank you all for watching today. Very, very much appreciative. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Long Duck. Dave, I will always love you like a bro. Like a bro I don't want. You can't be in the Boyd without a couch. That's right. That's right. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thanks again, Camo Dave, for your help with Destination Storm Utah, man. Hey, you know, she runs a wonderful channel. She pours her heart out in her channel. You know, there's a certain degree of, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're truthful in your channel, that you sense a real strong sense of truthful honesty in Destination Storm's channel. And that's what I like about her. She's just, you know, she puts her heart on her sleeve and just lets it all. This is me. This is what I'm going through in my life. Life isn't perfect. It's tough sometimes, but she puts it all out there, and that's that, you know, and she wants to share it with you, and yeah, you know, and why YouTube would want to, you know, shut her down on her streams like that is kind of mean. You know, at least I don't know. You know, YouTube is a weird place. I have known that ever since I've been here. They do strange things. They make sudden changes in policy and plans, and all of a sudden something you do is a different way. And I don't know, you know, I don't know. Here's the thing, that Creator Studio, they've come out with a new version of Creator Studio that they want to shift everybody over to, right? And that's for people that, you know, create videos. It's a way to look at all your analytics and uploads and all your data. And they want to shift you over to that. And they've been trying to do that with everybody for like a year now, but they haven't finished the stupid new version. It still is missing things. And you go on it and it still says, if you want to do this, 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 or this, or this, you have to go back to the old version of Creator Studio, which is better. But why do they keep trying to make you go to the new version if it's not done yet? Finish it. How many people at YouTube work there? How many people at Google work there? Finish the stupid app and get it and make it better. And then people will switch over to it. People won't switch over to the new version. Well, why? Because they haven't finished it. And they just won't finish it. It's still missing things. It's the beta version. It's never been out of beta. It's been in beta for 2 years. You know, that's the mentality of Google and YouTube. It's just a weird place, you know? So anyway. Whatever. Go cry in your beer. Yeah. All right, folks. That ought to do it for today. Stoner fart. Is that Mark again? Good Lord. How many channels do you have? Destination Storm. Yeah, flying. Good luck today. Hope you have a nice smooth ride. That's right. Every time Destination Storm gets on a plane, it bumps around. Boom, 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 boom. So hopefully it'll be a nice, calm ride over the Gulf of Mexico back to Arizona. Yes. So, all right, folks, take a shower, Stinky. Will you shave your beard? For $1,000, I will. Give me $1,000 cash. That's right. And I will. That's right. This old stoner. All right, folks. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You all have a great Saturday. Take it easy. Talk to you later. Blog, stream, silencio.